Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome at my ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go and donate on patreon.com. The button is on my channel site. So, this is the RationTech Gourmet ration menu number 1, packed in March 2023. So, let's see what we're gonna have for our dinner. We're gonna do the rest of the crackers. We're gonna do the vegetable and chicken curry. So with this vegetable chicken curry, it's almost more of a very watery stew than it is. There's not a lot of rice in there. There's big potatoes, big pieces of chicken, which really makes it difficult to decide what you actually should squash, because you can squash a potato thinking it is a chicken, but there's real big pieces here. It's very soupy. That's why I kept it, or the previous one was. This one also feels very soupy. So I'm trying to get the chicken here to squash that. I may end up squashing some potatoes, but hey, it doesn't really matter. It will just make it a bit weird or without the potatoes. But we know their potatoes are nice. So if you don't want to squash the things, don't. I just like the squashing bit so that you can get all of your real chicken breasts there for me to dry. Then you can get all of this lovely sauce to just go in there and make it less dry. It's a pity if you squash them with their potatoes, but their potatoes are really, I don't know how they keep their structure so well. I don't know what they do with them, but you won't say it's actually potatoes that has been lying around in sauce all this time. We've got some black tea, and we got our 3 cookies. We did the pudding at lunch because, well, it was so sweet. Luckily I did it at lunch since it was so sweet. I don't know if you have to eat that specific caramel pudding for your evening meal, for your dinner. It would be a bit much, maybe, or that sugar will keep you up a lot. Then we've got the inner of the ration heater. So I'll go, and for this, of course, you can use your heat water in this for your tea. I'm not going to, but it is possible for you to do so. People have done it before. I'm just not going to waste time with that. But it is possible. I heated the pudding up, or the pudding up in the ration heater, and it heated up fine, so it will boil the water fine anyway. This particular bag has got a little hole in it, so that's why I'm not going to struggle, so bother with the boiling the tea water, because it's annoying anyway. It's dripping everywhere anyway if I heat the ration just so. Anyway, but I'll get that going, and then I'll see you. Alright, let's have our tea. We've got our cookie, we've got the biscuits here, or the crackers here. We'll start with our chicken curry. There's chicken, there's potato, there's carrots, there's, I think I maybe accidentally squashed a potato. There's, I think, peas, there's sweet corn, and there's some other stuff. So let's taste some. Nice and curry. There is chicken, there's potatoes, there's carrots. I did accidentally squash some potato, you can see that. We can taste it because the inside is a bit softer. But the potato still has got a good structure to it. Carrots a bit fine. Chicken, it's real breast chicken, which means it's a bit dry, but there's enough sauce here to help with that. Now you can have some, you can park if you want to, you can put this in so that it can slurp up some of the sauce. I don't like it, so I'm just going to eat some of the chicken. Slightly oily as well, but it goes good with the crackers. So I'm glad I kept some over, especially if you like to let this the sauce steep into them. Now we are going to do our fruity oaties. You can see the cookies didn't fare that well. They got themselves halved. They had somewhat of a crashing experience. Now they are feeling a bit shattered, but if I remember right, this is the sneaky cookie where they actually use whole grain or brown wheat flour, whole grain flour, or I don't know if it's whole grain or just how much grain there is, but it's actually brown flour. You can taste it's not as fine as the cake flour, which they normally do cookies with. It's a bit more substantial. And it tastes a bit more grainy. Not very sweet, but the fruit comes through. It's interesting. And the tea is just normal black tea. Not a huge meal. We do have there's still another tea left and some creamer and sugar and stuff, but I'm not gonna. That's basically, we tasted everything. And so that was just our dinner. Not bad. The chicken curry, you can taste the curry. This is one of their less mild curries, but still, it's not a very hot one. The cookies is fine. Sad they all broke, but hey, they broke cleanly. It's not, basically they're more or less in half. How the crackers stayed so well, if the cookies didn't, I don't know, but anyway. The crackers was nice, and then we've got the tea. So what did I think about the meal overall? We basically had the same drinks that we had in some of the others. The tropical and the pineapple. Very much similar to that we had in the other rations, which is getting a bit boring. We had oatmeal, we had the tropical muesli again. That was nice. The fruit cubes was nice. It was the tropical ones again. It's not the ones I like, but it's not bad. The peanut butter, they really couldn't find something else. The crackers was nice. For lunch we had the spaghetti bolognese, was nice as always. We had the funny cereal bar thing. It was nice. It would have been sweet if we didn't have it in company with the caramel pudding. Very much sweet that. It's almost bitter with sweetness. I'm glad I didn't do it for what would have been dinner or in the evening, because you would have had so much sugar to burn off after that. It was really, really, really sweet that. What else was there? And then this meal. So it was a nice little ration, or nice, quite big gourmet ration. The only thing I still miss is the lactose-free drink they had in previous years. That was nice. Anyway, so this was the RationTech Gourmet Ration Pack menu number 1, packed in March of 2023. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.